Welcome to my stream. Today we're gonna try and get to 2,000 on Blitz. I don't know what's gonna happen. I've had a very great morning, losing a bunch of games on Counter-Strike, playing with teammates that don't know what they're doing. Only person who's with a positive KDR, basically meaning that I'm the only person who's actually doing anything. So we're gonna not do team-based games, and today we're gonna do chess, because chess doesn't involve any teams. I'm gonna turn down the music just a little bit, or maybe I'll just check to see if things good here. Check, check. Do some vocals check. Blah blah blah. Yeah, that's good. Okay. All right. So let's get to it. I think I want to do 3-2. I got up to like 1900 last week. So I know I can get up to close to 2000. I just have to really focus. So I'm gonna start with E4, the most aggressive opening, I think. At least the most aggressive lines. E4, E5. I used to play a lot of F4, but I've been trying to stay more classical, playing Knight F3. I play Bishop C4. I've been playing the Italian game a lot. Ideas of just attacking the F7 pawn. Okay, I can go into the fried liver attack here, but I feel like my opponent is more prepared for that, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just play D3. He's probably going to play D6 or Bishop C5. Okay, so he doesn't want the bishop pin here. That's fine. I don't like the bishop pin either, so that's a move that I would consider as well. I'm just going to castle. Principles. Okay, so I think usually you want to play C3 and D4 in the Gyoko piano. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and do it. I'm castled and I'm starting to open up the center, so I feel like I'm better because his king is might be attacked pretty soon. So I'm gonna play the move E5. All right, now he's undeveloping. Doesn't look great for him. There might be a move here, a more precise move here. But I think I'm just going to play Knight C3, get my development going, keep my development better. Okay, now I want to play D5. Because I thought that the E7 square was a good square for this knight to go, in case I do push D5. Now he's blocked it with this other knight, so the knight on C6 doesn't have a lot of great squares to go to. So now I will play this move. Okay, and it looks like I'm just going to go D3. The reason is that it looks like he's ready to castle, and he should, but now he's got a bishop pointing over at the weak light squares. Okay. Don't lose your coverage, and shut the fuck up. Great. I'm not in a good mood today, but I do have coffee, so maybe I'm in a better mood. I'm running out of time in this position. Think about pushing. I like pushing. Pushing is the best move. Just make the king really weak. Open up some lines. This is an idea. This is an idea. Okay, now I'm going to play rook e1. Taking advantage of the open file. Okay, he goes to g6, which seems like a pretty good idea. I wonder if I should play knight to g5, because if he takes, I have bishop takes, and that is a pin on the knight. I can also play, oh, I can't play knight d5 just yet. Is this move work? Queen a4, playing c6 to stop the check. And then where do I go? I mean, it's a good move, but there's probably a better one. I'm down to a minute. I want to turn down the music so I can focus. I like knight g5. I'm gonna go with knight g5. I really like this move. Oh, the only thing I didn't consider is the knight going back here. I can't imagine that being great for him. Check doesn't do anything. Could just take. Yeah, I'm just gonna take. Running out of time here. I'm gonna play now Queen a4. the move I discussed earlier, except f2 is under attack, so we're going to play bishop e3 first. Okay, just do a rook lift if he takes. Drink my coffee on 32nd. He's still up a pawn. His king is weak, so I need to get an attack in. Otherwise, I'm going to lose. So I'm looking at queen a4 with the idea to play bishop to c4 and pin that that rook to the king. Little jam out. Okay, so I guess I'll just play the move that I wanted to play. Okay, maybe that was the problem with this move. Wait, no, it's not a problem. What am I talking about? Perfectly fine here. So I feel like I'm winning material here. I am low on time. I can make time though, so... You can make time? What? How do you make time? I want to know how do you make time. b5 doesn't work because of check, and takes. He resigns. Wow, well that was good sportsmanship. I'll give him a rematch. I like the Sicilian defense. I always play the Sicilian. I play the d6 Sicilian. I used to play other Sicilians, but I like the d6 one the most. I like the Najdorf. I've been playing e5, and I got schooled the other day by Candidate Master. I think e6 is probably a better line, but I'm going to play e5 anyways. I always follow up with bishop e6. Get things to look very standard here. Okay, this is going for some attack here on b6. Considering whether bishop takes or knight takes will plug up the d5 square either way, which is good for me. Having a pawn here is better than a piece, like a queen. But if I do knight takes and pawn takes, then I have to move my bishop again. Maybe that's what I don't want to do. Position also gets really closed after bishop take, or after the knight gets exchanged. So I think I'm just gonna take with bishop. Yeah. And okay, I have options. I think I'm just gonna castle. I'm gonna play knight d7 later. Alright, c4 is a pretty good move. Just vibing. There's knight to e4 to go to c5, maybe. Knight to go to e4, I can play f5, which is a common thing I like to play. There's also the move e4, allowing my knight to go to e5. I might like that more, so I'm going to first play rook c8 so I can couple this knight e5 move with the rook, maybe threaten to win. Okay, so he's pushed his pawn all the way down, so he has good control of b6. This guy likes to keep his king in the center, I can tell. So I can move my knight here, move this knight here. Okay, so now I'm going to win a pawn. He probably doesn't want that, so he doesn't allow it. Okay, so now I can play knight to d3. Knight d3 looks great. I feel like I have to play knight d3. I'm gonna lose it. I mean, I get both. I get the bishop back. Or I can play my other knight to d7 and play f5, f4. That comes with an almost trapped piece. But if I don't play... Oh, if I play this, then he's just going to take my pawn for free. So I can't let that happen. So I think we'll just play knight d3 and remove one of the bishops. It will probably weaken c4. And then I can win a pawn. My pawn on d3 is very weak. But he has to move his knight in order to extinguish that pawn. And moving his knight will undefend this pawn. So... yeah, okay, so I feel like queen d7 here, or knight to d7 is actually the move, because now I have bishop f6, and I also have knight e5. So multi-purpose move, knight d7. Working with the rest of my forces in order to improve all of them at the same time. Okay, so now I'm going to play knight e5, which comes with the active defense. f4 is a bad move because knight takes c4. I can't play bishop f6 because d6 hangs. I'm gonna drink my coffee. Okay, I was thinking about rook takes c4, but then he takes here, and I take here, and it gets him a passer, potentially. And then he plays queen d3 after that, and I cannot take on e4. There is also bishop f6, and he takes. I'm just going to play rook takes c4. Why not? This probably improves my position, but it does give him a pass pawn. Oh, I have rook d4 afterwards, so this is why this move is decent. Because my e5 pawn protects my rook on d4. He's also hanging on b4. I think he's wanting to do some checks on f6. I think I should just take the material here. Seeing if there's anything else that can win me material. Maybe not. I don't think so. Okay, yeah, I'm going to first do bishop takes on b4. Then I'll play f5. Okay, so trade's favoring me now because he's down material. Okay, now I'm going to play f5. The reason why I played this is so that the knight squares get taken away. Now he only has g3. Every other square. Alright, so he's going to go for the check. I don't think the check does anything. Let's just take on d6. And I would like to trade that, but I have to wait first. So I'm just going to double up on the bubble up, as FM Canty says. And this is a blunder. So he rightfully avoids that and instead goes there, but this is also a blunder. So taking that pawn was a blunder either way. Okay, 2 mistakes, 1 blunder. I will review this game myself. Check into the stream. No one is here. It's great. It's good. It's good. I will not give him another rematch because I'm exhausted and I just beat him twice. Okay, I felt like this was all good. I felt like this was good. Knight d3 was pretty good for me. Now, my opponent maybe had a better move at this point. I was thinking like f3. Like, why didn't he play f3 even at this point? We'll do game review because I'm not smart enough to know what the heck is going on. Okay, we're at 85.5 accuracy. Is pretty good. My opponent had a slight advantage right after the opening. Bishop takes was fine. Oh wow, that's cool. They reference, I don't know if you see that on the stream. I'll change this up a little bit so you guys can see everything. Alright, that's pretty good. Yeah, so they reference, of course you can take. That's cool. Didn't know that. I'm gonna click that. Oh, I have to pay money for it? That's great! I don't have money. Everything here was good. E4 was a mistake. Yeah, probably because he's so weak. I was feeling like F3 was a good move here. F3 is not the best move. It says knight d2. Okay, it says it's a mistake, but I don't really see how it is. Maybe because... yeah, I guess it weakens my position. But maybe there's not, like, it's not that bad. Suggesting the move knight e8. Where's the knight going after that? Okay, c7, or you're just trying to play f5. So this is like a King's Indian defense idea. You can see quite a bit. Okay. Knight e5, knight to d2, knight to d3 is a mistake. Should have gone d7 and let him just take the pawn? What? What's the move here? Oh, knight takes c4. Okay, so there's a trade. Okay, so knight d7 was the best move. Then I played d3, played b4. This pawn I could have taken on c4. My move is okay too. Now rook takes c4 and rook d4 to save it. And I should have taken a free pawn. Yeah, that makes sense. This check I don't have to worry about. It is blitz chess, so I'm missing quite a bit in all these variations. And I just won. Okay, so the knight d7 move could have been played. That's kind of like the only thing to really care about. And we're close to 2000. We're almost there. Love you, mean it. I'm gonna drink my coffee for we're having the knight f3 game again. Okay, the Philidor. I'll play d4 against that. I love the polymorphy game of the Opera House, so I always play d4 there in hopes that I get the same game. So we transferred into a Scotch game, I guess. I could just take. I think I'm just gonna do that. Seems like a good idea. Position's a little closed. I like the move c4 before playing knight c3. Trying to stay within my repertoire. He's got double pawns, but I don't think his position is too bad. I need the c5 and e5 squares. I kind of just want a castle. I don't want to play bishop d3. e2 is a better square. And I just want a castle. Okay, so now I want to play bishop e3 and then play f4. I don't care if he takes my knight, but maybe I do. Maybe I care just a little bit. I could also play bishop d4. Do I care if he takes... No, I don't think I do. I'm thinking. Don't talk to me. I'm gonna play f4. No. Queen c2. Rook c1. Queen c2. Queen c2. Queen c2. Queen c2. Queen c2. Queen c2. Why give him a double pawn? Why do that? Right? Okay. I like rook d1 here. I want to play f4 still. I wonder if I should play f4 now. Should I play it later? I think I can still play it later, so I'm gonna play rook d1 now. It's an open file, open up on the queen. If he wants to play his knight move, maybe has a drawback, I can play the move c5. c5, tripling his pawns. That would be crazy. It also threatens to take a pawn. If I play this and he plays knight to d7, then I play f4. Yeah, I'm gonna play c5. It's interesting. Tripling his pawns. Yes! I like it a lot. Yes! Also opens out my bishop. Look how strong that bishop just became. It's the greatest. Okay, so he plays f4 or knight d5, and now I will play f4. And where's that knight gonna go? My bishop guards all the squares, and I can go here. It's a good pattern to recognize. Interesting. He has both the bishops, so maybe I shouldn't open things up. I kind of want to play e5. I want to play e5. I want to play e5. Yes, this is the move. This is the move. This is the move. Okay, so he can't take anything, right? He can't do d-takes, but he can push his pawn. That would ruin everything. So now is the time to start trading. Give myself a pass pawn, essentially here. Think if there was any other way to do that variation. I don't think so. And I'll just take here. Okay, bishop goes back to f6. But I got a passer. It's a hard thing to deal with. And then I'm going to play knight e4 with the idea to take on f6 if I want to. I can also play pawn to d7. Now, you don't want to be pushing this pawn all the time. Like, if you get it to the 6th rank, that's good enough. I feel like if you get it to the 7th rank, you're limiting your options quite a bit. So, I'm not... Oh, so e3, it's an important detail here. e3 is hanging. Bishop c5, maybe bishop d4. Bishop d4 with the idea to double my rooks. So I will play that. But I do hang my pawn. He doesn't see it though. Okay, so now my rooks are doubled up. I'm gonna put them behind my passed pawn. I like my position a lot. Okay, queen to d7. I want the knight e4 move. I'm running out of time. Okay, knight to e4 looks great, except for bishop. Okay, well, I'm gonna play it anyways. I'm running out of time. So he's looking at queen f5. I have, thankfully, bishop to d3. Queen f5 is a great move. So I can not play knight c5 because my queen will hang. My pieces are a little disorganized right now. I don't like that. But other than that, I am okay. Yeah, I'm okay here. Okay, so I feel like I just want to play knight to c5 here. Just play knight to c5. Has to be a good move. This has to be a good move. He has to defend his... Oh, no, because he defended his bishop right now. Okay. I'm running out of time. I'm going to push the pawn. Running out of time. Not fun. But I should be winning here. Okay, rook d1. Okay, connect my rooks. Defend my pawn. My position is good. His bishop can't go anywhere. My f4 pawn is not hanging. I thought it was. Okay, so I'm going to take here. Okay, I can play this move, but I think I'm going to play this move instead. We'll go here. Okay, I'm looking at bishop here and here to just cement that pawn there. I have an advantage. I just want to trade material here. He's probably going to play rook c2. Oh, no, he's just going to take my... Oh, what a move! What a move! Except he can do king takes, and I lost. It was this rook. That was the play. That was the play. Now I'm just losing. Now I'm just going to resign. I got the time pressure, and I just lost. Oh, man. So this move, and then I do... Yeah, queen promotes. Damn, not the... Oh, I'm so mad at that. Otherwise, I had a 1 position. Midnight City, built this city.
And bring your ideas to life. Level up your app
Yeah, right there at the end, I had the move. I played everything great, just ran out of time. Bishop d4 was bad, so let's look at bishop d4. Bishop c5.
And get time back in your day. Code, create, and experiment.
Bishop c5 is fine. It wants 94. Okay, 94 now. Oh, okay, yeah. So I could have done 94 because it comes with check, and it blocks this hanging piece. Completely winning position. And there I could have made the move there. Yep. That was cool. Well, Scandinavian. Knight c3. I just want development. Bishop d3. You can have it. Just play bishop e3. Not really scared of anything here. Just gonna play a3. Yeah, I'm just gonna play. You can trade if you want. You can dance if you want to. Leave your friends behind. E2, D2. Which one do I want? Do I even need to? E2, D2. Do I even need to? Yeah. We're poets around here. Alright, so I see this move like knight here, and I can do, and then if he trades, then that's maybe better for me, but I also like my knight on f3, so I'm gonna play queen d2. Maybe e2 is better. E2 is probably better. It's okay though. I'm just gonna bring my rooks to the center here. I can't be awful. Yeah, I don't know what this position really is for him, but I like my position, so. Maybe want to trade off the knight? No. I don't really have any solid play except for putting my knight here on e5, so I'm going to do that. And this is a blunder because of check. So you cannot take the free pawn on d4. That is not the move. If he just lets my knight stay there, I'm going to play f4 and just reinforce him. It's a good knight. He's a good knight. Good knight. Good knight. Oh, his name's Hop Knight. That's funny. What a course on this. My goal is to become an international master by 2027. That's pretty hard. I don't know how I'm going to be able to do that. Alright, so I'm going to play f4. Cementing my knight. It's a good knight. Can't see how this is bad for me. I maybe want to move my king in the future. I maybe have the ideas of g4, g5. So moving the king and playing g4, g5 is great. Okay, he's trying to get to c4, but I also can trade off in that scenario. I can play b4 and force the trades to happen. What is that knight doing over there other than going to c4? Seems like a waste of a move. Oh, he wants to play c5. Okay, so now I will play b4, stopping c5 and moving the knight again. I should just trade here. I should trade. Should I trade my knight? My knight's pretty good on e5. I'll win a pawn either way. It's probably better to keep the bishops after the trades. So knight takes knight seems like the move. Is anything weakened? My e4 square will be weakened, but I can trade sufficiently. Yeah, either way it has to. Yeah, this has to happen. I'm not scared of that. I want trades. I'm up the pawn. Okay, he decides to go after my bishop. I don't understand why. I'm just gonna go to d3. Oh, he wants to play queen to h5 and threaten checkmate. Back I have h3. Queen to h4, rather. Okay, so I have h3. Now what are you gonna do? Okay, so you're just gonna take it. Now should I take with rook? Should I take with queen? Oh, let's take with queen. Okay, so he gets a pawn back, right? Okay, but I have queen to. I don't have queen e4. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? What am I thinking? I would love to trade here. Yeah, I'm just gonna go here. Offer a trade. He's gonna play bishop g3 and decline the trade. No, bishop g3 is a great move. I'm sorry, I've just blundered everything. Unbelievable. Just gonna. Oh my god. This blitz chess. Here's d4. Should just take it. It's all good though. We're vibing. We're having a good time. I'm drinking our coffee. About to get seconds. I get knight to e5, e4. The game goes on. He just wants to go for trades. Seems like the right idea. I would like to play. I don't want to trade queens, so I'm not gonna play. I'm not gonna trade queens. This doesn't make sense for me to trade queens. I'm gonna play c3, defend my structure. Going for a draw here. I have a better pawn structure on the queen side. Maybe there's some merit to that. f5 seems like a stupid move. I'm just gonna play bishop to c6. I also bishop to b7. I can probably draw this. Maybe I can win if I'm lucky. I'm a pretty lucky guy, so it makes sense. I can see myself winning this. Now I've jinxed it, and now it probably won't happen. And now I've jinxed it again, so now maybe it will happen. That's how the universe works, man. Okay, so I saw this move. I was like, yeah, this looks like a pretty decent move. Except I feel like it's going to give me some trades. Let's put his pawns on light squares. Wait, this isn't actually going to do anything. Alright, so we'll just take here. Oh, I just hung my rook. Great. Fantastic. Life is good. Life is really, really good. Absolutely losing in this position. Absolutely losing in this position. Just hanging on by a thread. Absolutely losing in this position. I resign. I want a rematch though, because I made a silly mistake. Play Sicilian. This coffee's making me hot. Every time you suck your toes, you get gingivitis because you're changing your life forever. I always play e6 against bishop c4 in the Sicilian, and then I tend to go for like a Scheveningen setup. Anyways, my position is very nice. Typically when they're playing bishop c4, it's not the most theoretical move to play. You usually want to play it later, and especially if your opponent has the option to play e6, you'd rather him make some other weakness with his pawns and then play your bishop to c4 if it's a good move. This is a good song. It must have been the right time. It must have been the right song. Alright, so disconnect. That doesn't make me feel great, but I will take my points back, so thank you. I would like a rematch though. Another Scandinavian line. It might not be the right time. I might not be the right one. But there's something about us I've got to say. 'Cause there's something between us anyway. I don't know if I should play this line, but I'm going to. The right one. It might not be the right time, but there's something about us I want to do. Some kind of secret I will share with you. I need you more than anything in my life. I want you more than anything in my life. I'll miss you more than anyone in my life. I love you more than anyone in my life. I want bishop f3 here. bishop f3 to guard all the squares from the knight. Why am I not playing a3 here? I have no idea. Okay, so I got the two bishops. The position isn't really determined, closed or open. Queen e2 seems pretty good. d3 looks better maybe. Don't want to run into any forks. I want to get my bishop space. So I think I'm going to play d3. Castle on the queen side seems the safest option. Same for black. Okay, we should just both castle. I don't think I'm really missing anything tactically. It's interesting. I think I'm just gonna take it. Oh, this looks fun. So I lost a pawn, but I have both the bishops. I want to hang on to the bishops. But then he's gonna play that move, right? So it makes me feel like I should just take. So I'm gonna take. Get rid of one of my bishops. I should take. Oh, I don't think that's the move because now I have this, which comes with that and this. And this song is really, really loud. And I don't even play Legend of Zelda. Can we listen to more Daft Punk, bro? I wanna play more Daft Punk, bro. Instant Crush. This is an instant crush.
So that's how they're growing so fast.
That's how they're growing
They're hiring
so fast.
freelancers.
They're
Look what
hiring
they're doing with AI
freelancers.
experts.
Unbelievable. That dog almost
Alright, so that saves. That's a great bishop. Saves everything.
Grow your business
Taxes,
with
queen.
freelance AI experts. Fiverr.
What do I do? I want to push f4. My rook's just doing nothing. Oh yeah, I should push f4 because it's hanging.
It'll defend you against DDoS attacks, block malicious websites, and stop bandwidth throttling based on activity. Protect
Okay,
your online
so
privacy.
should I
Get the
play
best
queen,
deal
rook
at
here?
NordVPN.com.
He's gonna play rook there, huh? Maybe it's better to push the pawn. Or maybe I'm just losing in this position. You ever thought about that, Andre? Maybe just losing in this position? Nah, never. I'm never losing. I'm always winning. Rook to d3 because that's what I want. Rook to c1, oh no, he got a check. Now I'm going to lose my game. I want this rook to go and take it to that place in a rush. But no one gives us any time anymore. You want to fight the cannot stop. You made an offer for it, then you ran off. I got this picture of us kissing my head, and all I hear is the last thing that you said. Listen to your problem, now listen to mine. I've got activity now. Oh, and I'll never be alone again. Cause it doesn't matter what day. Can I count on you being a friend? Can I give it up or give it away? I don't know what I wanted to say, but I don't really know where to go. So I'll take myself to a friend, cause I know it locks the door. And I will never be alone again. Cause I'm having a moment today. Cause I count on you being a friend. Can I give it up or give it away? So I got a lot of activity here for the queen. He's threatening some checks, but I'm threatening some checks as well. He could probably get out of his checks though, which is the problem. So if I do check here, he just goes here. And I go check again, he just escapes. And I don't think I have a good follow-up, except for a rook all the way over here. I'm also running out of time, so we're just gonna have to go for it. this and hopefully have something. Lies in the road that I will try and disguise. As the seasons at the scene in the wall. Can I break it down or else it will fall? 1,000 stars hiding in the ground. Take it. I don't wanna sing anymore. That loses for me. No, it doesn't. Bring my bishop to the defense. He has a good check here. I can go back. I listen to your problems. I just got checkmated. Wow, that really sucks. Let me see what I got. So I went for the imbalance and to favor me. No, I was a slightly worse position. I had dynamic play, but then after queen f2, he infiltrated and it was just over. Okay, so I had play here. Wants me to play rook f8, king b7, rook f7, rook a8. So why can't he go here? a6. Oh, bishop b8. Ah, because everything's defended. My king is safe, that's why. And then there's nothing here. Wondering at this point if it was better to take here. No. Well, rook c3 check. Alright. Well, that sucks. So it didn't pay off. I went for a bad imbalance. It just didn't pay off. I usually play c5 against the London because it changes up the position. The London players don't like that. They like to play the same thing over and over because they suck. That's right. They suck. I need some more coffee. Always take on d4. Okay, and now I can play queen b6. This is typically the line I suggest to my student, so I'll play it. Comes with a threat. It's gonna shake up the London player. It's kind of like the whole point. It's a great song. I don't know why he played knight c3 there, because I just had queen takes b2. You're sophisticated, they're complaining, overeducated. You are saying all the words I'm dreaming. Say it after me. Say it after me. Crucify and shame us. We can't help it if we are the problem. No more asking questions or excuses. Climbing up your wall. So knight to d5 attacks the bishop that's hanging, as well as defends the c7 square, which is pretty important. He has this rook takes here. And then knight check looks pretty bad for me. Trying hard to do the right thing, but without recompense. And you did something wrong and you said it, but now you don't know how you could ever complain. Cause you're all confused, cause you want me to, and you want me to do it the same way as you. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bada 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 bada. Bada bada. I don't like the position at all. You were waiting for the elevator. You were saying all the words I'm dreaming. No more asking questions or excuses. Information's here. I just blundered everything. I can't play chess right now. I don't go there 'cause you'll never tell. I know you think of me when you think of her, but then it don't make sense when you try it on to do the right thing, but without recompense. And then you did something wrong. You said it was great, and now you don't know how you could ever complain because you're all confused. Cause you want me to, but then you want me to do it the same way as you. But I don't need anything. I know it's not your fault. I don't want anyone. Of course I do. It's all for you. Compensation? Did I find the move? Did he play the bad move? Knight F3? So the one problem I did here was I didn't play D6. Ya da 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 da. Ya da 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 da. Da 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 da. That's it. A different life. I get it right sometime. I'm gonna resign. I'm gonna resign. I remember I played it. I never wanna take that pawn. Only two. He gives me another chance to defeat him. Maybe I just don't even care. I don't even care. I don't care. I don't care. Listen to some Joji.
Hey, got a second? I'm going to show you how I got the flexibility to code.
I got the
create, and
flexibility of a
experiment my-
giraffe. Where's the one I want? Give me love, give me love. Hi. How are you? You look good.
Great. Dare I say,
Great.
fantastic.
Oh, fantastic. Oh my god. Look, I was about to crack an egg open. You calling me an egghead? Streaming.
Oh, you are? Are you? Shit, sorry.
No, you're good. No one's watching. Listen to Joji. What? Yeah. It's got the whole shebang. Check me out. I'm on all the platforms. Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. No, I'm just on YouTube. People don't trust people. What? What the heck? Give me love. give me love, give me love when I'm low. When I'm low. Give me love, give me love, give me love when I'm low. As they go. Oh my god. Of records and dreams. Will you always be? Everyone's looking for someone to hold. I can't let you go. I'm gonna lose this game again, I can't play. I don't feel like it today.
I fell for your magic. I tasted your skin. And though this is tragic, at least I found the end. I witnessed your madness. You shed light on my sins. And if we share in this sadness, then where have you been? I know you're not alone, like you used to be. 'Cause I'm not the one, like you used to think. So you just fly. I'm not stuck in this mystery. 'Cause I'm not enough, like you used to make. Just fly. You bathe in your victory. You blew out on my fuse. And if I took on the country,
Oops.
will I pay my dues? Your love was a mystery. Yeah, my love is a fool. And I travel
The country just to get to you.
I know you're not alone, like
You used to be.
'cause I'm not the one, like you used to think. So
Oh, just fly.
I'm not stuck in
This mystery. Love. You used to be. I'll just fly. rest of me not alone. Alone.
Go ahead and bark after dark, fallen star. I'm your one call away. Motel halls, neon walls. When night falls, I am your escape. When you lay alone, I ache. Something I wanted to feel. If you've been waiting
For falling in love, you don't have to wait on me. Waiting forever to come. Ain't what I need. Okay, so I feel like he gets trapped here. Let's do 6. Sanctuary. What is what I want?
souls that dream alone lie awake. I'll give you something so real. If you've been waiting
We're falling in love, baby. You don't have to wait on me. Forever to come. I wanna need it.
times I'ma act like I don't really need it. But you see these funds, they gon' chew me up. Brand new whip, sound like Cheerio. Wake me up, break me stereo. Why my eyes can't see cleared up? I've been on the block, on Musa, like some cereal. Folks with you, man, I wanna see you again. Folks with you, man, I wanna see you again. I don't think you gotta keep it secret. All the bags on the floor make you eat it. But my eyes were too bright, got them sequins. Man, I hope you coming back, got that free shit. What it got that free shit? That's a leap shit.
Got one. I'm a pretty boy living on the west side, except my town got burned down. You don't like that one? Oh, she likes me. Boy living on the west side, popping blue pills and sipping on fire. No more fears and no more lies. I tell myself to sleep at night. Amongst these hills, baby. Amongst these hills, baby.
Should be a crime, crime. All this pain I'll never let show. My real thoughts you'll never know, never know.
living on the west side. So loud you could never hear me cry. Through my eyes. Me life. I'm a West boy living on the east side, getting glocked by a motherfucking riot. The devil came back, he's dancing in your past, so you're acting like you need me now. So tell me if I'm mad, there's something in your laugh that makes me feel the way I do. Hey, it's hard to believe sometimes. We can pretend we're normal people, and I can repeat those times. We can pretend we're normal people. It's hard to believe sometimes. We can pretend we're normal people, and I can repeat those times. So last time I took this pawn and it was not amazing. I didn't like it, so I'm just going for a more solid approach by playing bishop g7 and castling. And my opponent doesn't like that. He's like, why the heck are you not playing the same mistake, man? Come on, what are you, good at this game? I imagine h4. This helps my development. Helps my e5 push. Doesn't this work now? The devil came back, he's dancing in the past. So you're acting like you need me now. So tell me if I'm mad, there's something in your laugh that makes me feel the way I do. It's hard to believe sometimes. We can pretend we're normal people, and I can repeat those times. We can pretend we're normal people, and it's hard to believe sometimes. We can pretend we're normal people, and I can repeat those times. And I can repeat those times, yeah. Interesting idea. I'm just gonna play King F8 though. Complicated after dark. I'm like a beautiful afterthought, like a beautiful afterthought.
You test me for something different. Hated when you did it. I wish that you didn't. I would do things and you get annoyed. I should have never done them. I wish I was different. Why do we have to slip away now? It's been a year, been a couple days now since you called me.
complicated. After dark, limelight, like a beautiful afterthought, like a beautiful afterthought.
Forget about you. I don't wanna forget about you.
Forget about you. I don't wanna think about it. Think about it. King of one. Have to play King of one. Won't you come back soon? She said, Mr. Hollywood, won't you come back soon? She said, Mr. Hollywood, won't you come back soon? She said, Mr. Hollywood, won't you come back soon? She said, I just wanna lay right by your side. We don't gotta love each other right. We just gotta make it through the night. You don't gotta say you're not into me no more. When we pass out on the floor, see the sunrise through the door. By the way you move, I know you want me to tell you all the rules I know I'm searching to. Give me all your clues and things to guide me through the end of the world, the end of the world. Don't blow out the fuse when darkness comes to light. So much I could do to make you come to life. Fingers coming loose, I see there's no more time. Don't tell me I'm gone, don't tell me I'm gone. She said, Mr. Hollywood, won't you come back soon? She said, Mr. Hollywood, won't you come back soon? She said, I just wanna lay right by your side. We don't gotta love each other right. We just gotta make it through the night. You don't gotta say you're not into me no more. When we pass out on the floor, see the sunrise through the door. By the way you move, I know you want me to tell you all the rules I know I'm searching to. Give me all your clues and things to guide me through the end of the world, the end of the world. We were never the same, are you out of your mind? I don't like strings, no, no ties. I don't wanna keep you dreaming, you waste your time. I don't need strings, no, no lies. You needed
something to believe in. 200 miles in the evening, super speeding. Are you leaving right now? When I pretend that I'm your boyfriend, I'll pour the drink so don't annoy me. Are you lonely? Cause I'll be gone till the next when the sun's up. Blame it on me, you can blame it on me. Feeling your touch and I'm feeling so sweet. Hey, blame it on me, you can blame it on me. Never turn back when I'm going full speed. Ooh, live fast, drive fast, like 200 on the dashboard. Ooh, it's my way, even if it is a crash course. Live fast, drive fast, like 200 on the dashboard. Ooh, no one can slow down, I just wanna go faster. Switching lanes, doing work. All I hear is heavy metal. Dripping tears on my shirt. 777, 747. It's a little piece of heaven.
A little piece of heaven.
We don't know how to act now. I don't wanna come back.
Oh.
I don't wanna let you down. Told you that I'm leaving now. Please don't stay out. Please don't stay out. You needed something to believe in. 200 miles in the evening, super speeding. Are you leaving right now? When I pretend that I'm your boyfriend, I'll pour the drink so don't annoy me. Are you lonely? Cause I'll be gone till the next when the sun's up. Blame it on me, you can blame it on me. Feeling your touch and I'm feeling so sweet. Blame it on me, you can blame it on me. Never turn back when I go full speed. Ooh, live fast, drive fast, like 200 on the dashboard. Ooh, it's my way, even if it is a crash course. Live fast, drive fast, on the dashboard. Ooh, no one can slow down, I just wanna go faster.
Togo? More like Tugo. No. I don't even know what that means.
The sun is not the brightest thing, but fire sings. An empty world, the finest thing. Even though it burns, I'm trying to sing. You know I am watching over you. Watching over you.
Yeah, let's go here.
I can't help but think that our roads might take us down different phases. Don't wanna complicate the rhythm that we got, but I'm speechless. When everything's so pure, can it be painless? Painless. If you ever go, all the songs that we like will sound like bittersweet lullabies. Lost.
Alright, this guy just left. Go for a closed position here against the Viktor bishop. Could play f5, but don't want to. Just play knight f6. I'm okay with that. Okay, trying to open things up. Makes sense. Bishop here. I imagine pushing. Yeah. Okay. Castle on this side. h3 is going to cause me to trade here, which I might like. So I'm going to do it. Still closed over there. Do h5 to play h4, to h6. Let's do h6. So if I push any of these pawns, he's going to close down the attack. This move is great for him because I don't have the option to push over here to close down the attack that he's creating. Looking to see if there's any piece sacrifices I can use. Like if I push here and he pushes, I do pawn takes, but nope, there's nothing there. And if I go the other way, yeah, he just closes the position. So it looks like I have to take here. Then I can actually play knight to d4. It's probably better than taking on b4. So we'll just move the rook over, and now we're going to start to operate on this file here with the rooks. Okay, takes off the knight in the center. Makes sense. Doesn't get me anywhere. D5, does that get me anywhere? Or actually, I like G4 here. And now, probably pawn takes here, or pawn push here. The idea to go to e7 to take here and to threaten this pawn and get some checks. I can at least force a perpetual. My position is not that great, so a draw would be fine for me. Okay, and then, oh, but he does have the move here, but no, same thing. That can take here or here. He doesn't have any immediate threats, I don't think. Or immediate checks, rather. So I at least have a perpetual there. At least I should. If he does this, then I definitely have a perpetual. Okay, so now I can do knight takes f6. Interesting. Yeah, let's do knight takes. Knight here. Stopping the mate. I wonder why he did that. Do I do that? No, because of the mate. It'd be here and here. Okay, so I feel like I have a move here. I have a good position. Because I have lots of threats. I have checks, I have captures. Oh, that's it. I made it. Unfortunate. Alright. Well, I'm gonna end the stream. Have a great day. Bye.